And Dennis Hauger is an Indy NXT champion.
Well, thank you so much. It's been an honor.
Well, pretty impressive coming to America story for Dennis Hauger, let alone winning the Indy NXT by Firestone Championship at the same time. Let me run through the stats here. 6 wins, 7 pole positions. You also led the series in podiums, top 5s, top 10s, races led, laps led, average start and finish. For your first year, you're not supposed to make it look that easy. Was it that easy?
No, I mean, for sure not.
Yeah, okay, that's the right answer.
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work since the beginning, and obviously it's nice to see us end up on top. That's the goal for everyone, and being able to execute and make it happen is a nice feeling.
Just making the trip here and getting settled in the United States, new country, so that's enough for anyone right there, right? How did you make that adjustment?
Honestly, it felt pretty natural. I mean, the first time I came over, I didn't know anyone, obviously, no one at Andretti or anyone in the paddock or around the city, but felt pretty natural from the first test with Andretti. We got going straight away, we got up to speed, and the communication was pretty good. And from then on, we just kept on building until the first race, and we got our first win straight away. And I think that just set the momentum for the season for us, and now it's just been feeling really natural, and yeah, and really enjoyed it over here in the States, to be honest.
We'll dig into some of this, but I was going to ask you, do you remember your first test at the IMS road course? And you know, a lot of us were meeting you for the first time. We're trying to get the last name pronounced correctly.
Yeah, you were correctly. Like Hauger or Hauger?
Hauger, how do we, you know, and so, but the test went really well. You were quick out of the gate, man.
Yeah, for sure. It was like, I think we had like 10, 15 laps, and then we were P1. Yeah. And I remember I was talking with my manager before I got in the car for the first time. We were like, okay, it's time to make a good first impression and just send it. And I tried to send it as much as I could, and I felt pretty good with the car and everything from out of the box. Kind of knew this year that I would only get 1 year in INDY NXT because of budgets and different reasons, but I knew from the beginning I had to make this happen. I have to do what I can to get this championship, and yeah, find the balance and the momentum early on. And I think all of that is down to the preparations we've done as well. But no, it's just been really nice, and being on top of things from the beginning, which is a good feeling.
You go back to your history overseas, F3 champion in 2021 with Prema Racing, 5-time race winner in F2, including a race win in 2024, so the previous year. How big of a decision was that for you?
I mean, it was pretty big. I mean, I'm really happy I made this decision, looking back now, and the opportunities it's given me. But I mean, yeah, we were looking at different things. I could do another year in F2. I had options to do that, but I didn't really want to. I didn't feel like it would give me much to do one more year as well.
At that point, it would have been what, like 3rd year, 4th year?
Yeah, I would have gone into my 4th year then, and I didn't really see the point doing that. We were looking at endurance racing, had options there as well, Formula E, and obviously we were even looking at the IndyCar at some point. But I think when you're from Europe, you don't really have the name in the States, and you kind of have to, yeah, make yourself worth the seat, which I think is the right thing to do. And I was looking at the INDY NXT and the races there, and I thought that was like a really cool championship, and the opportunity it gives you if you perform is something I've never seen in any other series. So that was something unique, I thought, and I was like, okay, let's give it a go. And yeah, that's how it sort of started, I guess.
How many of your old buddies have you heard from F2 or F3 that are like, hey, maybe this, I mean, you could, in many ways, probably enlightened a lot of people, or maybe even an open door here or there?
I hope so. I mean, for sure, we saw Sophia Fleurs, you know, Korea. There's a few guys coming over from Europe already during the season this year, and hopefully it's gonna be more in the future. I think the series is just getting bigger and bigger now, and with Fox and everything going on as well, it's just really growing to a peak, so that's good.
All right, rapid fire coming to America questions for you. All right, what's your new favorite food in the U.S.?
Oh man,
Am I putting you on the spot? Sorry.
If I'm going for like a fast food thing, it's Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I like that one.
I love on your Instagram you had a trip to Buc-ee's, I think it was at one point, right?
Yeah, that was also like a first time, and I got the, what was it called? The
brisket sandwich.
Brisket sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Favorite new track in the U.S.?
I don't know. I really enjoy the street courses. So like St. Pete, Detroit, I thought was awesome. Just like the Road America, Mid Ohio, Laguna, those I mean, it's hard.
Those road courses are probably very familiar, right? Big flowy European style.
Yeah, some of them for sure. Like Road America is pretty similar. I think Mid Ohio and Laguna is still like really technical courses. It has like so many different elements, so it was probably a bit more familiar than what I was compared to the other ones, especially the ovals. But yeah, there's too many to pick from.
Do you have a new hobby now?
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I've started playing golf.
Okay, there you go.
Before this season, I was like, okay, I don't see the reason playing golf. It's just a waste of time. And now I'm wasting a lot of time playing golf. But it's a really good social thing, I think, as well, when you have some time off to play with other drivers and spend some time. And it's obviously good to concentration and just disconnect. So yeah.
All right, so go back to the opener at St. Pete. New city, new car, new series. But man, you made it look easy, no problem.
Yeah, went to St. Pete, obviously a new place, new track. First practice was all about just getting up to the speed, getting comfortable with the walls. So we just optimized it in qualifying and still got the pole, which was a good feeling. But yeah, it's so awesome getting around those street courses and just pushing the limit. That's probably one of the tracks I enjoy the most.
You get to Barber Motorsports Park, again, new track.
Yeah.
New surroundings, again, no problem.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's a really technical track. No, it was for sure a bit different, and with the weekend as well, how it was going on with the rain and the dry. Like it was half wet, half dry in qualifying. You just like in the qualifying, we had one lap at the end there after the red flag where we just had to give it everything in one go, and we made it stick there as well. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah.
Wins at mentioned St. Pete Barber, IMS Road Course, Detroit. Mid-Ohio, Portland. The thing about drivers are you almost remember more vividly the races you didn't win or why you didn't win. What's out there that you wish you like, oh, I wish I could have done something differently.
I mean, like I think the obvious thing is the ovals. Yeah. It's been such a new thing for me this year, just zero experience going into them. And we got the first one in Gateway where I got the pole. Feeling really good about that, but the racing is such a different thing, and we finished P5. For sure, that was an eye-opener too. Like, because before I came here as well, like I was looking at oval races, and I was just thinking, how hard can it actually be? And I think I got pretty humble this year, seeing how much work it is into it, how much technical stuff it's into it in the driving side. So yeah, well, that was a really cool part of the experience this year. Yeah, that was a good thing, but for sure, like IMS Road Course Race 1, probably could have braked a bit later, done a few different things not to get taken out in turn 1 and having to go in the back of the grid, but still that was a damage limitation race where we got up to P8 again and showed everyone that we're here to fight for a championship, which was an important race as well for the points.
I mean, was that, you go back to the race at Iowa when Miles got you with a handful of laps to go. That's the battle, right? You're trying to save as much tire as you can towards the end of the race.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have you just nail the balance as a team and you can kind of just control it yourself. And sometimes you just didn't quite nail it and you kind of get stuck in a bad rhythm, destroying the front tires or rear tires. And that's sort of where you kind of lose the race in the last 20 laps. So for sure it's been a couple of those races this season where I've experienced it, I've learned from it, and taking it with me. But yeah, there's quite a few new elements to it for sure.
I'm assuming oval racing is something you really want to concentrate and make a point of in your career in the next step, correct?
For sure. I mean, the goal for me is IndyCar. And the biggest race in the world is on an oval.
Sure, yeah.
So
right.
I mean, we haven't had a bad year on the ovals. We got 3 out of 4 podiums, but Just missed out on that win, which was the goal in the last race for sure. But I think looking at the progression we had, I'm really happy with that, and I think it's just a work in progress that I will take with me into whatever comes.
So here we are in the middle of the non-racing season, the off-season, whatever you want to call it, because it goes by quickly, really. What do you want to concentrate on? What do you want to do to elevate your game for next year?
For me, just personally, just training as I have, training every day to get better, little by little, and doing sim work, looking at videos. I mean, I think it was a couple of days after, or the day after, no, a couple of days after Nashville, I was already looking at IndyCar races from St. Pete from this year, just because I want to be ready. So that's kind of the stuff I want to be prepared for. But yeah, just be on top of things always.
And it's physically demanding too, right? I mean, these cars don't have, help me out.
Power steering?
Power steering,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah, these cars don't have power steering, so, I mean, a lot of these drivers, when they're hopping out of the car, they're literally pouring out of the car, right?
Yeah, I mean, the INDY NXT cars are really tough.
Yeah.
Like, as you said, no power steering. It gets pretty warm, especially when it's 90s or 100s in temp. And I can just imagine, like, the Indy cars are driving for almost like a bit over 2 hours sometimes. And yeah, with the fireproof suits, like 2-3 layers on. I've had, like, it was interesting. I had, like, I was measuring my temperature in the car in F2, and it's just crazy how high the temperatures go. Like, you're really sick in the car when you're driving because of the heat, theoretically. So it's crazy how much the body goes through. So for me, just doing heat training and all these small things to try and be as prepared as possible is vital. Yeah.
You were phenomenal all season long to watch, and whatever that next step is, we look forward to seeing you back on the racetrack.
Thank you, man.
Dennis Hauger, the March to 2026.